This is my dog Bear. He's a good dog. So I'm outside today because it's really warm out and I wanted to get some air. And that was a big move in the market today. That was a big close. I'm sure everyone saw that huge move in SPOOs. And I think it looks like a lot of it was driven by Zoom, perhaps, because Zoom came in late into the cash close with their earnings and really beat hard. And that kind of goes into the big transition that the industry is going through with all the work from home. And as you can see, I'm working from home right now. And I really like it. But I think we're going to see a whole heck of a lot more of that, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting technology come out of it. We're going to see a lot of interesting companies like Zoom come along to actually do things that are going to kind of change the space a little bit and allow us to do things like this and work a little more mobile. So the spook close was huge. We ended up, what did we end up? We're now up 24 and a half. Still going. I've got my trading screen here actually. Up 24 and a half. So they're closing the gap, getting back to where they were. It's been an impressive rally. Another big move, another interesting move that I had a big eye on today was certainly Crude. Crude, another big jump today. It was up over 3%. It kind of started in China. We got a nice little move in sour crude at INE from the Shanghai Futures Exchange last night. And Crude and Brent then did a big jump here in the States as well, too. So kind of plays in the circuit. But it's nice to have primary liquidity spanning the globe now, literally, because now that TT's picked up INE access. We got the sour crude contract there, the China sour crude, which is exciting. And I think hopefully you saw that we're signed with East Sunny as well. Right now, if you want to get access to China through TT, you're going to go through a group called CN First Futures. Great guys, CN First. I know those guys well. It's a great shop. But now we added East Sunny. East Sunny is going to connect up here pretty soon, so that's going to be big too. East Sunny is kind of like they're like a monster size house over there. So that's going to give you a little bit more access and a little more feel it. It's a little different. You'll see when you get there. It's a little different, but they're a much bigger, very big operation. So we got that going on. Another market that was really fun to watch today was Bitcoin. I don't know if you've seen the Bitcoin move the last couple of days. Has been crazy nuts. We had a massive rally up higher yesterday or the day before to get up well over 10,000. Got just shy of 11,000. I think it was 10,008, something like that. And then Bitcoin just got tanked today. I don't know what the story was, why Bitcoin got hot. I'm trying to pull up a chart now closely. But it really fell apart. And again, I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at a Coinbase right now. Coinbase, we got as high today is 10,428. We're down to 9,497. So lost like $1,000 today. That's crazy big. Big moves in Bitcoin. So not sure what really broke it off today, but we didn't stay over 10 for very long. I kind of had a feeling we weren't going to stick with it for that long. If anyone saw the tweet like 2 or 3 days ago, I tweeted out that we're getting close to 10,000, trying to lay out how long we're going to stay up there. And I'm not terribly surprised that it didn't hold up there. Honestly, I think it's going back up there pretty soon, but we didn't hold up today. What else did I talk about? I want to talk about. That was kind of it. But that I didn't really have the real inside information. I still don't have the real inside information. What really made that big run up the SPOOs in the end? But huge volume spike. I tweeted about that at the end of the day. I think it's a sub tweet to the TT tweet for the market close. But you can see the chart, the massive volume spike after really low dull volume day all day long. So that may lead into something more interesting. Um, who knows what? But markets will be interesting in the night with all the volatility. Hope all this rioting just that goes away. They're wanting to go away more than what's going on with all that. So hopefully it does, and move back to a more normality. Um, it's been a nice. I'm going to spin to the markets real quick, see if there's anything else really worth talking about, but I don't think there really was. The crude thing, it's going to be interesting to watch it again tonight at Shanghai, the INE exchange, see how it opens up after seeing this big bounce in rotation that we saw in at ICE for the Brent contract, which was up, what was it? Up 138 right now, 139, 3.5%, while crude at CME was at 153, 4.3%. So interesting to see if that carries over again into China, if this whole crude rally keeps going. I kind of think it does. I looked at some of the weird markets that I looked at again today. The one I looked at today was steel scrap at CME. That actually had a big dump. Got kind of hit really hard, which kind of surprised me. I think it lost 7%. It was like a contract for the Bushman contract at CME lost 7%. I'm not sure what that was. I said liquid, it's only 31 contracts or something like that, so it doesn't trade a whole heck of a lot. But it's interesting to see that go, and that kind of follows in with a lot of the China stuff I've been looking at because iron ore, DC iron ore. Hopefully you guys follow that, but if you don't, it's a great contract to follow. We have iron ore at a couple of exchanges, SGX and DCE are the biggest ones that's really involved that. But if you look at, I don't know if you guys see this very well, but if you look at a chart of, I'll tweet this out later. But if you look at a chart of iron ore is back to where it was before the whole breakdown of coronavirus and everything started shut down. So it's back well above that. I know there's been supply issues, the Valley incidents, so things have been keeping that kind of locked down. But iron ore just keeps going. It's gotten way back up to 773, and just about right now, back in early April, it was trading around 545. So it added, It added almost 50% over the course of 2 months. So iron ore is doing some big things. It says they're building stuff. They're building some over in China, so let's see where that goes. Question is, do they need to buy it? A lot of stories are starting to float around that I kind of talked about when this whole thing started to break down, is that we're really going to run a big spike of massive inflation. I still kind of feel like that. I still kind of feel like we're going to have supply issues because of the fact that we haven't been building stuff. We haven't been building stuff, and now people are going to come back as they start to rotate back into their downtown offices or building their home offices. They're going to need supplies, and people are going to buy stuff. There's been pent up demand. I think there's seen a lot of that activity already with a lot of online ordering across the board, with Amazon doing so incredibly well. As you can imagine, they own the world now. Back to that too. I mean, Lowe's has done exceptional. Lowe's has done exceptionally well throughout the whole breakdown, the whole work from home lockdown, because the fact that people work from home, they're finding the fact that their house needs to be remodeling, doing that type of thing, and they're building home offices. So that's kind of all I wanted to rant about. If you got anything you really want to talk about, let me know, and I'll be happy to give you a chat. Send me a tweet, send me a message, send me whatever, and we will talk it out. All right, I'm logging out because, as you can see from my lawn, my dog's almost lost in the lawn because it's long. I gotta mow this thing, so we're gonna go mow the lawn. Take care. Bye.